Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Creator SMP. I have been recently invited to join this SMP server, and I am here to just play on it. And currently, I have been playing on here for about 3 hours so far, just trying to get my bearings, so then I could play a little bit better. This is on Java, so I'm using my keyboard and mouse, which I am not used to. And so far, what I have been doing is absolutely mining. So, I needed to make this place a little bit more self-sufficient for me. So I've been just doing little things here and there to help with my survival. This is kind of a lifesteal server, so we do lose hearts if we die, and we can craft more. But, the way how I've been playing the server, I've been mining a lot. I've been using a lot of copper because I am finding a ton of it. And to be entirely honest with you, I'm having a blast on here. The people on here are super cool, fun to talk to. Sounds like I might be doing some collaborations here pretty soon with some of the people on the server. There are several different teams that I will be looking into and possibly joining. But for right now, I have been just playing on my own, in my own little space here. I immediately went underground because nobody ever plays Minecraft underground, at least not the way I do. So, without further ado, let me just explain to you what my thoughts are about what I want to do and what are my goals. So, on this server, I would like to make it a goal to create something that nobody else has done on here, make it original for them, so then they can't be like, oh, I don't know who built this, and then it's going to be like, oh, you know what, Bandit built it. That's right. So I've been doing my own little thing and creating this house that's embedded in the mine that I have started. It is a very tall mine, as you can see, and I really like it. I think it's going to be fun. I hope you guys all stay here and join me for this adventure. There's going to be a ton of different things that I would like to do later on, but for right now, I am just building. I'm not really focused on obtaining super big resources right now. I'm not going for iron and diamonds at the moment. I'm just kind of taking them as I find them. I do have an iron pickaxe readily available for when I do find diamonds. That way, we will be able to be prepared to mine. Without further ado, let me explain to you guys what my goal is for this video. I would like to mine all this out, create a tiny town underground. It's gonna be tough, especially since I only have copper tools and very minimal food, but I do think it is achievable, and I welcome you guys to join me through this adventure. So for right now, I'm just going to keep digging until I have a decent amount of room, and I think that I build my building already for like my main house, which is 2 stories, and it is pretty bare. I haven't seen sheep on the server yet, but I do know that spiders are around. There is a cave like right outside and at the end of that tunnel. So without further ado, I will cut back to when I am done digging this out. Boom, just like that, we have dug out this giant space so that I'm going to be able to build up this whole little underground city idea I have to do, that I want to do. And I think that next up, I need a farm. And I need to be able to grow my own food because the food I am growing right now, it's very slow and it's not very efficient, and I'd like to fix that. So currently, this is what my farm looks like. We just have a little wheat field right next to the water, in our cave system, which it's good. It's not ideal, but I think we could improve it and make it better with all this space. So I think that my next idea is to start with the farm, which I have a cool little idea to do it like a half block, like a half farm block on this wall, and be able to grow the different kinds of food. So we're gonna have a wheat, potatoes, carrots, and we're just gonna go ahead and start doing that. But first, I need to find my dirt. I don't remember exactly where I put it, but if I have, oh, there we go. We got 64 here. I got an extra one. We got some in our inventory already. And it looks like we have some more. It's beautiful, beautiful dirt. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to start mining out the floor where I want these farms, and I will see you guys back in a little bit once I am done. All right, guys, so I went through and I made this little farm idea. What to do with the walls exactly? I would like to add something to that so it doesn't look just so plain and, well, underground. I kind of am thinking about doing some sort of building, like a wall type deal, make it look pretty cool. But in order to do that, I need to get a little more creative in what I want to do. So I think that for right now, I'm going to have to just leave it where it is, and I'll come back to it later. But let me show you guys what my idea is. I would like to have this farm be outlined in grass. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to either obtain a grass block, or I'm going to have to trail it all the way down to here and let it spread on its own. So then I can start having grass down here. I actually dug into somebody's base when I was doing this, so I patched it up to make it look like I didn't even enter it, which I think I did a pretty good job. They just had stone here, so if they ever dig in this direction, I might be in a little bit of trouble. But so far, it's going pretty slow. We actually came in here from this like cave. So it started spreading to it. I got this one block, and I'm just going to keep it like that. So then nobody can just like find it and then come down to my base. But, so this is the plan now. We got to have this block continually spread all the way down to our base, which I think will probably take a long time, but it'll be worth it because then our farm will look a little bit more complete. We could put flowers on it, or we could bone meal it to put some grass down and make it look pretty. But for right now, I think since we have the farm started, I think we need to have a barn. And in order to have a barn, I'm going to need a lot of blocks. I'm also going to need a lot of space, which means I have to dig that way more in order to build it. And I think that I need to figure out how I'm going to get some sort of animals down here. I haven't really seen any animals in this server yet, which is fine. I'll figure it out. But for the moment, I think that I'm just going to start with the building, and we will see where it goes from there. I'm going to go collect some blocks, and I'll be back right before we start building. All right, everybody. I think that I've done what I can for right now. I traversed and I found all the rivers. Well, I found the closest one. And what I've done is I got a ton of sand and a ton of clay. And what did we do? We only used the clay. We made bricks. So this is going to be the brick house farmhouse. And as you can see, only the outside is done. I've not done the inside. I still got to dig it out. And we got to replace the floor with wood. We're going to add some hay once we get more of our wheat from our farm. And that should be the end of the farm, at least for right now. Until we get like nether wart and stuff to, create potions and stuff. That would be cool. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just dig this sucker out, so then we can start hopefully putting animals and stuff in there. So without further ado, I will be right back in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Just like that, guys, I was able to find a whole bunch of different resources to decorate the inside. And as you can see, I went with the wood. I ran out of oak, so we went with mainly spruce, which is pretty cool. I like the color scheme of it anyway. I only have enough wheat to do 3 hay bales so far, but look at this little above area. Like, we could put beds up here, or just make this like a little hay storage, and we could just put in food up here for animals. That'd be pretty cool. Something else I found, somebody was digging straight down right here, and I actually built all the way up to it, like the surface, and found out it went straight into somebody's house. So I did what any good citizen trying to protect their home would do. I booby trapped it. I placed a cobblestone block. It's like 3 blocks down, so they're gonna be like, huh, I don't remember putting this there. And then when they jump down and they break it, they're gonna go boom. They're just gonna go splat. And I put the dripstone down there, so then they can't, you know, really survive unless they got a totem. But at that point, they deserve to just kind of hang out at the base. Our grass is coming slowly but steadily, and I think that this has been pretty good so far. We've also gotten full potatoes and full wheat, so we got our food supply. It's slowly getting there, but we'll make it work. Well, that being said, guys, I think that that's going to be it for this video today. We have dug so much of this place out, and we're still having to dig out the walls for our structures, so there's going to be plenty for me to do down here for the next following days or whatever. But that being said, I think that I'm going to end this video right here, and I think that you guys should, you know, send me a like, subscribe if you want to be notified when I post more about the server. I'll be going back to my forever world here pretty soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye.